Let me guess, you are expecting our usual intro. Well, we're doing things a little different this episode. We're letting history speak for itself.
This is Asra Hawariat School. It was founded in 1961 by Asfaw Yamru. Now, we could just skip to the part where we donate feminine hygiene and stationery items to the female students of the school, but how the school came to be in the first place is a much more fantastic story.
Asfaw was born in Bulga. When he was 9 years old, he walked to Addis Ababa, a trip of around 121 kilometers, with 50 cents in his pockets. For 14 months, he lived and worked on the streets of Addis until one fateful day that placed him in a domestic service to a Turkish woman. From there, he was able to attend school and win a scholarship to General Wingate Boarding School.
He would often take leftover food to the homeless children of Addis, and by age 14, he had begun to give classes to the kids under a churchyard tree to teach them what he had learned that day. He was teaching up to 300 children under that tree.
On a day when the Emperor, Haile Selassie, visited the school, he darted out in front of the Imperial motorcade and persuaded His Imperial Majesty to grant him some land on which he would build a school that would always be free for those who otherwise would never have had the opportunity.
In the early days, classrooms were built by the kids themselves using whatever was on hand: eucalyptus wood from the trees that had cleared, broken bricks from the local brick factory. The earliest classrooms had shelves which were used as bunks by the orphans until dormitories could be built. And finally, in the 1990s, the orphanage was closed and all such children placed with local foster families who could give them a home, a street, a neighborhood, normalcy. He offered education, hope, and a future, and they grasped it with open arms. Not many years later, New Internationalists described him as one of the most remarkable men in Africa today, a man of determination and vision who changed the lives of tens of thousands of his fellow countrymen for the better.
Now, almost 60 years later, the Asra Hawariat, Footsteps of the Apostle School, is still going strong and will carry on its founder's vision. Since its foundation, the school, now on 2 campuses, has educated over 120,000 children. It has been through tough times, navigating the collapse of the imperial regime, the Red Terror, Stalinist dictatorship, and civil war, at the end of which the school compound became a field hospital for war wounded and a transit camp for soldiers.
Since his 20s, he was Gashi, a term of respect loosely translated as my protector to many Ethiopians. During his lifetime, Asfaw achieved much and was recognized internationally. In 2001, he was awarded the World's Children's Prize for the Rights of the Child and given an award for his humanitarian contribution from the La Coruña branch of Terre de Hombres in Spain, 2003. But most important was the recognition he gained amongst his people. As one of his former pupils wrote recently, he saw talent, he saw hope, he saw a future. He believed in his students so much that we began to believe in ourselves. Since starting education at Asra Hawariat, we credit Gash Asfaw Yamru, who gave his life to change our previous living situations. Long live our precious father.
What started as our humble mission to give back to the community became an incredible learning moment of the effort and dedication it takes to make an impact. Here is our little contribution to this amazing institution. No child should be deprived of education, and for girls, one of the major reasons for missing school is the expense of sanitary products during menstruation and the general taboo surrounding the topic. With the help of Australian Embassy Ethiopia and the Small Grants Program, we were able to donate these care packages to 6th, 7th, and 8th grade female students. Although it is a small gesture, we truly hope it makes a difference.
If you wish to donate to Asra Hawariat School, please visit the Asra Hawariat School Fund. The link is in the description below. And as usual,
stay hydrated, make good decisions. Awaze out. Bye.